TwoPintsIn.com is part of the Mobcast Network.
Yeah, man.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Cell phones off.
Let PJ do the sound check.
Yo, PJ, start us off. Start us off.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, my name
No,
is...
you don't. You could just talk from where you.
Yeah, we're good.
Everyone's.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm deaf now.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, I'm Perry Brian Downey. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica. I left Jamaica when I was 3 years old. My father had an opportunity to either be a minister in Jamaica or a minister in Canada. So we chose Canada. So we all flew here to Canada. I grew up, basically I did a few grades in Canada right up until I got my grade 8. And then from there, I went to see my uncle when I was like 14 back in Jamaica. And then I got involved with a musical trio there. And we had a manager there. He made a couple gigs for us. One gig was in Toronto. The other gig was in Montreal. We did a three-day gig here. And come time to go, we go to the airport. You're looking at 5 Jamaicans all dressed in gold, guy. You know, dressed to the match,
top to bottom.
So from top to bottom, feel me? And so we go to the airport to customs. So they check our luggage. They find 3.5 keys of cocaine in our luggage. So we busted on a Friday. We go to court on a Monday. We look at the judge. We say, Your Honor, we don't have no idea how it got there, which we didn't.
And how old were you at this point?
I was 16
You were
years old.
16 years old.
So I go to the judge. I say, Yo, Your Honor, we're entertainers. We don't know how it got there, you know? So we looked at what we had on, looked at us, and he said, Yo, 7 for you, 7 for you, 7 for you. 7 of them got 7 years, guys.
At the age of 16?
16.
Hot dang, man.
7 years in the federal.
You were still a minor. But you're still a minor.
You're still a minor.
Yeah.
They treated you like you were an adult?
There you go. Like after 16, you are considered an adult.
I didn't know that. And that was you were tried in Canada? This was here in Montreal?
Well, brother,
Yeah, man.
if the customs officer stop you in Montreal, that's where you do your time, my friend. There's no deportation, feel me?
You stuck around. You stuck around for 7 years. You were there.
Now that we got that straight, now let's move on. So what I did was, I did my 7 years there. But we were released to like in 5.5 years. So what you do when you're deported, I went from the jail to a van, from the van to a plane. The next soil I touched was Jamaican soil. Now in Jamaica, when you're deported, you have 1 week, and 1 week only. Either to decide either to stay or leave. So when they deported me, I was there for 3 days. I ran into this American. He looked enough like me for me to pass. So what I had to do, I had to shave off all my dreads and shit like that, boom. And so once I did that, I went to the border crossing. I told the American, I said, listen, all you have to do is go to the American embassy in Jamaica. Explain to them who you are. They'll take your fingerprint. They'll find out exactly who you are. I said, you'll have no problem. So meanwhile, I've been over here on a different paper, different ID, every fucking day. You know?
No shit.
And I've been surviving the best way that I knew how. You know? Like I tried to get a welfare check, but he said it's American status and da. So that didn't work out. So a friend of mine that I ran into on the block, he said, yo, you can make money. You know, you got a good voice, you can sing. So what he did was he took me to a block up in Tattoo. So he just said, put your hat out, boom, boom. So at first, I just put my hat out, didn't talk or nothing. I was quiet. I didn't know.
Hollywood
It's all new to me,
feeling
you
it
know?
out.
This is pre-Hollywood.
It's all new to me, you know? I've never done this before in my life, man. So I put my hat out. I sat on the block there for an hour. I made 25 cents, guy. I said, yo, something got to be better than this, dog. So I started talking to somebody. So I said, hello, how you doing? How's your day? And So the quarter went from 25 cents to $1.
All right.
Then it went from $1 to $2. So I said, bro, got to be something more than that. So I started singing.
What year are we talking, PJ? Like ballpark it for me. Like what period?
1973,
1973.
Okay. All right.
when I first got here. So that's cool. So I said, what else can I do? So I decided like to use like a little water gun in the dollar store, you know? So the little water guns were like this, about this small.
Very small.
So I go like this. So I'm at Geek Concordia. So I'm holding people out with the little water gun. They thought that was really fucking hilarious. You know, no joke. So I tried that for a while. That was okay. Then one morning I'm there. I'm working on that beer. It was about 9:30 in the morning. So I'm working on the beer. So I go like this. You know the drill. It all ends here. So I'm holding people out with a water gun. So the old lady goes up the escalator. She's about 63, 62. She goes to the payphone and phones the cops and says, listen, there's a black man down in Metro holding people out with a gun. Yo, I make enough for 2 beer. I go up the top of the stairs. Bro, 4 cop vans outside, pal. With their guns out their holster, all cocked.
And they're not water
ready to go.
guns.
They're
Right?
not super
Yeah, you know?
soakers.
They're not loading it up with
They
water.
said, yo, are you down there holding me out with a gun? I said, yeah. He said, where's your weapon? I said, freeze, where's your weapon? I showed him my weapon. The sergeant was so fucking embarrassed. He said, bro, here's $20, have a drink on me, pal. He said, there's better things I could be doing with my time, you know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
You know? And I said to him, listen, if I was holding them up with a gun, would they be running out the Metro or walking out the Metro?
Yeah.
He said they were walking. I said, what part of that don't you understand?
You should have sprayed them with the gun. You should have sprayed them.
And then from there, I couldn't have a water gun no more. So I tried to figure out, what could I use that would be threatening and funny at the same time?
Yeah.
So I just decided, took a chance. I got the ordinary banana from the depanneur. So I used my banana the first day. All kinds of progress, you know what I'm saying? I was in the
So
big
upgraded.
financial page then, you know what I'm saying? No, with no more kibbles and bits, baby. With no $2, $3, with like 5 and 10 this year. So I tried that. So I'm going along the block, so I make my dollar and shit like that. So 3rd day coming. I'm in the 1984 now.
Okay.
So I run
And the
into
banana's still running hard.
the banana's kicking. Feel me? So I run into this American couple, and they're paying their tuition for their kids, you know, at
Concordia.
Concordia, you know.
Okay.
So I'm out there entertaining the lady because I'm buying Multimag. It was the store.
Yeah. Multimax is right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm there talking. So she said, "Guy," he said, "Yo, you're really good. You know, you're really funny. You know, I respect you a lot, for real." So that was okay. So she gives me $50.
Damn.
So 15 minutes later, her husband comes out. So I meet him. And he said, darling, you were right. He is good.
Did you rob him
Should be
too?
in Hollywood.
Like right away?
So I put my banana out. I robbed him. He said, darling, he is really funny. He should be in Hollywood. You know? As soon as they mentioned Hollywood guy, the next person heard it. The next person heard it. The next person heard it. The next day, I come out on the block and he said, are you the one they call Hollywood? And ever since then, the name stuck.
There you go.
So it's for
From
30 years, almost pretty much.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Jeez,
True Hollywood story.
Yeah, that is a true Hollywood story.
But like I keep it real. I keep it straight.
Yeah.
I don't harass nobody. I ask them if they don't have. I say later come greater.
Yeah.
You know, that's what makes me unique. Cause you meet a lot of assholes in this game, but I try to straighten it up for them. You know, like me, I always try to look good, smell good, feel good,
Yeah, you got your PhD.
and people like that. And that was just a little rhyme that I made up along the way, you know. I said, I'm going to be the best. I might as well feel like the best. That's why I say, yo, you want to fuck with me, nigga? I got my PhD. It's called a panhandler degree. I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
And wait a minute. So you said you were in like a music band when you were young, right? 16 years old. It was like a 3-person band.
I started playing the instrument when I was 14.
14. Okay. So what were you doing in the band? Like, what was the?
Where are you playing?
Well,
what were you guys playing? Like.
I was a vocalist,
Okay.
a lead guitar player,
Oh, nice.
and bass player.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And if you want to get down to nasty, I play sax too.
Do you really? You play a horn too? You
Cause
play
my family's a very musical family.
Holy fuck. Okay, so your parents are both musicians or into music or
Well,
what
my
side of the family?
my mother was.
Okay.
My father was like fair to middling, you know.
Okay.
He was in there like saving souls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro, he saved a lot of souls, my friend.
Yeah.
He said the best move they ever made was when he came to Canada. Because a lot of people don't have the general relation when the guys in the church, they figure like everybody does to con money, rip people off and shit like that, you know? But like ever since the day that I left home, ever since I left Jamaica, you know, I had to turn my back. I had to make the people that I met my family. And I've been up here struggling like for the last like almost 30 years, man.
Mm-hmm.
I never had no contact with my family at all, my friend. I got a sister coming up from Jamaica
Oh, nice. Okay.
tonight.
Tonight.
No way.
She arrived late tonight.
Really?
The first time I see her in 23 years. Yeah.
Holy
And
shit.
she's coming tonight?
Coming tonight.
That's fucked up. Is she gonna be in this neighborhood?
She'll be here. She'll be here.
I want to meet her. I wanna
She'll
see,
be here not tomorrow, but
after?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Are you still close with your family? Like you're still in
Well,
touch?
Oh, I'm very close.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
you talk to them. You just haven't seen them.
You know,
That's
I haven't-
frustrating.
You just haven't seen them in a
I
while.
haven't seen him.
Fuck.
When's the last time? Well, I guess you haven't been back.
The
to
last
Jamaica.
time I seen him.
Yeah, that was probably when you were like 14.
The last time I seen my sister, I was 26 years old.
Okay.
1985. 85, 86.
So that's approximately 25 years.
That's
Oh,
fucked
wow,
up.
man. Yeah.
You know,
That is crazy.
and me myself, what keeps me strong? I remember like what my parents instilled in me to respect your brother as thyself.
That was a good word.
Never do unto others what you have not done unto you. You know, and that kept me strong. You know,
Yo, you're the minister's son, right?
And people like you in Montreal keep a person strong
Yeah.
when they're down the note. You know, like look, everybody can fall. Everybody's not perfect out there, my friend.
Yeah.
But listen, I've been going through a hard time, and I tell you, the people in Montreal have helped me enormously. This city is the bomb city of Canada. Look, I found places to eat like Bonneau, Maison de Pays, the brewery. But for me, myself, officially, I wouldn't send a dog to eat at the frickin' brewery. They spit in your food. They don't wash their hands. They're very untidy, for real.
Okay.
You know, I'm a guy there. I'm going there to get some sleep, okay? They let you sit at the table till they feel like feeding you. You take a shower. I mean, I wouldn't even call it even a shower. Like the 2-minute shower. They give you 2 friggin' sheets, a pillowcase. Forget the pillow. You got to sleep on a bunk with all these nasty people, snoring, stinking, da da da.
Farting up the
You know,
place.
and
Curfews.
then
They have curfews too, though.
you know,
Yeah.
the curfew is like 11 o'clock,
Yeah, that's early.
but they kick you out on the street at 6 o'clock.
It's
You know
a
what's
little
supposed to
messed
do
up.
like 6 o'clock? You know,
Even
I
in
see
the-
I see
even in
so
the
many
winter? Dead of
I see
winter?
I see so many people walking around like all these billions and billions of fucking dollars. Why not just cut the fucking bullshit and split it all equally with every man, every woman, and child on this fucking planet, so they all can live a little bit decently too. You know, why should any individual be allowed to be having like billions and billions of fucking dollars? What the fuck they gonna do with it?
Share.
You know,
No, we
out
gotta
there,
share.
busting her ass.
Yeah.
I don't mind busting my ass working the job. I work when I get a chance. You know, like sometimes I get the all moving job, the all painting job and shit like that. But I represent for all the people on the street because I show them. You can have whatever you want. You just got to leave it up to you to do it.
Yeah, no one's gonna give you that shit.
You know,
gotta go and get it.
You know, I work from the ground under, guy. Yo, in 1995, I'm walking up Mackay.
Okay.
You probably know that bar. It's right across from McDonald's there on the corner there.
Yeah.
On the side.
Oh yeah.
I pull on my banana. The guy goes, "Oh yeah? You got your banana? Wait there a minute." 12 guys come on the jar, man, and jump me. Beat the fuck out of me, guy. I almost lost my eye. Right now, I can't see out that eye.
Really?
You know, I could have sued him, but I did. You see the side?
Yeah, I see a scar.
Your left eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a scar.
And look at
Glass.
this eye.
It's glassy. Yeah.
I never noticed that.
A different
It's
color.
not detectable though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I went to become the banana man. You know? Like I got a few laughs in what I did, whatever, like through the years. But believe me, I paid for every laugh that I ever bring to anybody. I pay with blood, sweat, and tears, my friend. Because there's no easy game out there on the street, my friend. It's all survival.
Yeah.
Like you and your friend, you can walk down the street like, look. Me, I gotta be on my game every second of the day, my friend. Cause I don't know what's coming at me or who's coming at me.
Do you find now that like most people know you? When you roll around town, like do you find that people will just like give you the hello, what's up, they come give you a hug or a handshake?
That means so much to me when I can go out there and sometimes you're walking down the block, you're having a really bad fucking day, guy.
Yeah.
And you meet somebody that can put a smile on their face and make your day feel a little bit better. Man, that's all it goes, my friend.
Just the little things, right?
Yeah, that's all it goes. You know, it ain't the quantity, it's the quality, my friend.
Yeah. I feel
You know?
that, man.
Cause I know what they needs to be in cheesy. That's why we chillin' like villains, like Bob Dylan on fucking penicillin, baby.
There we go. We got
That's why I tell them, always smell what the rock is cooking. That's why we chillin' like villains, like Bob Dylan on penicillin.
You always bring your A game, PJ.
Now let me tell you this joke. Pay attention. My grandmother's sick, okay? So I take her to the doctor. So I say, Doc, yo, she don't drink or nothing like that, but she's feeling kind of funny in the morning, shit like that. So the doctor says, try a little shot of brandy in her milk, you know? So I try it the first morning. She takes a little sip. I try it the next day. She takes a bigger sip. I tried the third day. She drinks down the whole fucking glass. Fourth day comes. I spike the whole bottle. She takes the whole bottle, drinks it right straight the fuck down. She said, son, whatever you do, don't sell that cow.
Yeah, the death stare at the end of it really brought the joke home.
We were laughing out of fear, too.
It eased the tension.
You know, like I said, I got my PhD. It's called a pre-analytic degree. If you're gonna present something, present it correctly or not at all.
Yo, that's the truth, man. That's the truth. Hollywood's the truth right now. True Hollywood.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
But let me tell you something. It ain't easy out there on the streets, my friend. Me, I do what I do, but you know, I help the old guy that's down and out like me too. You know, you got to give a little, love a little, respect a little.
Yeah, man.
But I try to tell them, there's missions out there, guys. There's help out there. But you gotta have help. You gotta go get the help to help yourself.
Yeah, it's true. They're not gonna help anyone who doesn't want help.
Most of all these guys that I run into and shit like that, They're into this fucking smack.
Yeah.
They're into this rock cocaine, shit like that, you know. Everybody knows me as one thing, okay? I smoke my weed. I drink my beer. I like my punani. It's all good. I'm a regular Canadian.
Yeah, we're like the same person
you know?
right now.
You never had problems with the other kinds of drugs or anything like that? You never got too...
Years ago.
Okay.
But I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Because like back in the day, 1986, I had a partner.
Okay.
We used to run down to the fucking main 24/7 guy for a little bag of this, shoot up. Soon we done, we run back to the block, make some more money. Again, this is 24/7. You know, like he was kind of hopeless. You feel me? So one day, somebody passed him a bad fucking bag, and he OD'd.
Oh, Jesus.
Last time I see my friend. When that happened, I dropped needle, smack,
Right away.
every fucking thing. I took methadone for a year. After a year, I quit methadone. It's been like 16 years since I touched a drop of fucking methadone.
God damn, man.
Because it's worse than heroin itself, my friend.
I couldn't imagine, man.
No,
It's
I'm
a
telling you,
serious
it's
fucking
worse.
drug.
It's worse.
It's worse.
You know?
Yeah, that's the truth.
An Indian man, and I respect myself for one of the guys who do it, when you can actually kick it, point blank kick it, finish with it, then you're straight out. Then you start living your life. Because that methadone is worse than heroin. No, it's worse.
You have to turn your life around.
I seen people get sick, puke, shit like that, okay? But you know what, guy? Since beyond and beyond, I've turned myself around to a big point. Big point. Now I got my part-time little things happening, my little part-time jobs and shit like that. It has to be like under the table because I can't even get a fucking welfare check, my friend. So what I make is on the street. But what I make on the street is clean. Because like different places I rented, I had an apartment. Off and on. But I talked the agreement out with the landlord. I used to pay them like $20 a day. They let me hang there, bro. As long as I had my $20, everything was cool. That's why I say Montreal is cool. Because they will give you a break.
Yeah.
People are more
You know, you get
flexible.
the opportunity.
Have you been to other cities? Where else have you lived?
I've been to Ottawa.
Yeah.
I've been to Toronto. The reason why I left Toronto was because I found out my sister was in Montreal, and my older sister came up and talked to me. She said, "Yo, you're the only one close in the family. Can you go there and take care of your sister? She's going through cancer." You know, so I left Toronto. I came here, and ever since I came here, I never been back. You know, like since
Love the city?
Since 1982.
And this city loves you, though, back.
yeah,
The city loves you
The
back.
city you grow to love.
Yeah.
But I'm blessed still that people give the love to me.
Yeah. Yo, people know who you are, man. Around
Everybody
here.
knows who you are.
People know
Especially
who
in this
you are.
neighborhood, in different areas of town, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know what they say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Yeah, man.
And I'm glad I bring a little bit of flavor and laughter to everybody in Montreal. And you know what? I wouldn't trade Montreal for $1 million right now.
Really?
I may be mad, I may seem funny, but that's what I'm probably gonna do for money. It ain't who let the dog go, it's who let the fucking dog get out.
Cheers to
This
that.
is 2 pints
And
in.
here's the boys who build the boats, and we're the boys who sail them.
Do you, are there some like crazy stories in the last 10, 20 years that you can remember that stick out?
I got all the crazy stories that stick out, but listen. Let's take a cigarette break,
Okay, let's do it.
and then I'll come back with
Nice.
stories that will bring you to your knees, my brother.
All right, I love it, man. We won't take much more of your time, by the way. We'll do another 10,
do
10
another
minutes
10
or
minutes.
so. Yeah.
Brother, my time is yours.
Sounds good.
You want to do it now in 10 minutes?
We'll take a smoke break.
Yo, take your smoke
and
break.
come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take your time, bro.
I need to like this.
Do you have any?
I'll find it.
Yeah, I believe you, man. You can do it.
There you go, brother. We'll see you in a minute. Oh, nice. It's good, man. It's awesome.
So we'll still record through the cigarette break.
How long has it been?
Right now we're at 28.5 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll edit it down, or I won't edit it down. It's kind of like very funny. Jeff, how do you feel about this interview thus far?
I think it's going great, actually. I'm enjoying it. He's kind of doing a balance of his rhyming and his like lines to like actually telling us a story about himself.
Because it's weird, because he's such a character. Like, he's a guy that we must see on a regular basis here, just walking up and down the streets of downtown Montreal, and people just know him. You know, you mentioned Hollywood, and people are like, oh, that guy, yeah, of course I know that guy. He's
Everybody knows Hollywood, even tourists, American tourists, Torontonians, people from Ottawa, everybody knows this guy. If you hang around on the Bishop, Crescent Street, Mackay, Concordia area, Point St. Charles, Griffintown. He's like all over town, really. He's all over the place, and
it's crazy.
He's a legend. He's a legend. He's the reason why we started this podcast.
Exactly. He's the exact reason why we started this podcast.
He's the first guy that we had on our list.
We were like, I hope that someday we'd get to see him. And he had been gone for a while, and finally we locked him down.
It's awesome.
And I'm kind of scared of him. Like, he's funny. He's very funny. And I like... It's not that I'm scared, it's just that he's so volatile.
You know, he opens his eyes up when you talk to him. He looks at gigantic eyes.
The sincerity in his face when he's telling us these stories kind of like makes me uncomfortable. Makes me pretty uncomfortable. And
I was scared in the beginning. He looked at me, I'm like, is this in Montreal? He's like, you mean son?
He's like banging on the table and like...
It's hardcore.
Yeah. Thanks once again for listening in, everyone. We keep having these amazing guests over here at 2 Pints In. So if you guys have any feedback, questions, queries, or guest suggestions, you could always reach us at 2pintsin@gmail.com. And that's 2 Pints In with the number 2. Thanks again, everyone.